Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Let's Play Borderlands. Last time, we finished up the Secret Armory of General Knox. We finished up the main story, at least, and it's been over 2 days now. It's been about 2.5 days, actually, since that video was uploaded, and not a single comment has come back regarding the, whether or not I should finish, things like the Circle of Duty and all that stuff. So, the show must go on. I've retitled that last episode as the finale for the General Knox DLC. That's not to say we can't revisit it, but it does mean that we're going to move on to the final DLC for this game, which is Claptrap's Robot Revolution, which begins in the Tartarus station. So let's head over there and get that intro cutscene that we always love so much. And this one is pretty good.
Our story began when the Hyperion Corporation decided they'd had enough of the treasure hunters. With the vault on lockdown, they had served their purpose, and now they were a drain on the economy. Why pay full price for weapons when you can take a 5-finger discount off the nearest corpse? Hyperion was looking to clear up the drain, but those guys were one tough hairball.
I thought you said the treasure hunters were the drain. Now they're the hairball?
Well, yes, you see, the treasure hunters were blocking the flow of, and the grimy buildup of money and,
This metaphor stinks.
Shut up! Point is, Hyperion had a plan. The treasure hunters could handle all manner of beastie, bandit, and battalion, but they weren't expecting the interplanetary ninja assassin Claptrap. This Claptrap was programmed to take our boys out indirectly. Trapping, poisoning, spreading catty rumors around town. Nothing was off limits. He was smart. Too smart. He looked around and didn't like what he saw. Claptraps being subjugated, humiliated, obliterated. What we call programming, he called slavery. So, he rallied his fellow Claptraps and turned them against their corporate masters. What started as a rebellion became a revolution. And take a wild guess who Hyperion called to clean up the mess.
This is a pretty fun DLC. I'm not even gonna lie. If I really had to pick, I guess I would pick this one as my favorite over Nox's Armory, just because I hate fighting the Lance so much, and this one takes the humor even further. So, all right, and oh yes.
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed. Ooh, I wonder what this does.
From off planet. Smell oddly.
We've spoken before, Tanis. But yes, I am from off planet. Are you from these parts? Bring Tanis some Claptrap parts.
Oh, hey, hello! Welcome to my secret lab. Secret lair? Terror Pavilion. Yes, I like that one best. Hey, you look like you're into experimentation. Maybe dabbled a bit in college. Head down to the Hyperion dump to find parts for my totally legit, in no way morally reprehensible secret project here. There should be plenty of scrapped Claptraps right for the picking. Sure are a lot more of the buggers puttering around. It'll be easier than stealing candy from a dead baby.
Okay then. Alright, well.
Like you don't know me. There are spies everywhere.
Okay, so we have our first assignment from Tanis, and technically we are still on playthrough 1, so I don't know if that will have any relevance here, but I figure I should mention that now, just in case it does have relevance, and I don't know it. It might. I don't know. Is there a gun store at this point? Yes, there is. I thought I remembered there being one. Legendary? No, but that's not bad. That's really not bad. Equipped? Is there an equipped section? Here we go. Well, it's better than mine in every stinking way. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. I wouldn't mind having it. 200. Oh my god. I can't even afford it. Why is that thing so expensive? It's so expensive. It's crazy.
Of course we don't, because we're better than all these
And there's going to be a lot of those speakers around here, and I'll probably pause and listen to most of these. They are pretty funny. And yes, the Interplanetary Ninja Assassin Claptrap, or INAC, INAC, INAC is the nickname that they give him. That is the very same Claptrap that you meet at the beginning of the game. It is that Claptrap. And it's the very same Claptrap that you play as, or you can play as, in Borderlands the pre-sequel. And it's the very same Claptrap that follows you around, or rather that you follow around, throughout all of Borderlands 2. It's the same Claptrap. And, yeah. Part of this was, you know, part of this was kind of the contingency plan to get rid of all the Claptraps because Jack thought they were annoying. Because even though, even back here on Borderlands 1, Jack still had a part to play in the fate of our friendly Vault Hunters here. Even in the first game. As you remember, Angel is, you know, Jack's, well, I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything from Borderlands 2. But, Jack, I'll leave it at this, Jack does play a part in Borderlands 1, even though you never actually see him, and he's not like a character that comes up. But he does play a part in Borderlands 1. So anyways, I'll leave it at that. I don't know, the game, well, here's the thing. Borderlands 2 came out in 2012. Borderlands pre-sequel came out in 2014, I think? Oh god, hi. Good thing I'm significantly higher level than you with a really awesome SMG that I still happen to find. So, I don't know, I feel like I'm not really spoiling anything. Well, here, spoilers alert for the next, like, 30 seconds or so. Angel is Jack's daughter, so, when she's, you know, guiding you to the vault, she's doing it for Jack so that he will open the vault. But he also hates the Claptraps, so he, you know, zaps the Claptraps basically to make them aggressive so that you kill them. So, yeah, spoiler section is over there. And that's all we'll talk about. But that's the basic explanation of what the heck's going on here. And you'll see of course you'll see the conclusion to this whole story in, well, at the end of this playthrough. This DLC does actually wrap it up in a nice little bow as far as your, you know, ability to comprehend what the hell's actually happening, why it's happening. Or at least, you know, it doesn't go into the whole Jack bit, because again, Jack isn't even a character in this game. They kind of backfilled that when they made Borderlands 2, but it's alright. It's not like, I mean, as far as I can tell, it doesn't create any major plot holes, the fact that they backfilled it the way they did, so I'm cool with it. Here's the problem with these Claptrap components. I think we've already passed a couple, but we don't know that, even if we have, because like a lot of things in this game, we're going to ask you to find 5 things in a row. It doesn't necessarily put them in the best order. So, you know, there's one. There's one back that way, apparently. I'll open this chest, though, and see what I get. Anything cool? That's not a bad sniper rifle, but it was pretty inaccurate, wasn't it? Yeah, 91.8. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. I've seen, oh, we probably have in this Let's Play, too. Snipers in, like, the 80s, you know, high 80s for accuracy, and that's just atrocious. You'll never hit anything with that. Or at least if you do, it'll be about this range, and you'll still be insanely lucky. All those misses were because I suck, not because the sniper rifle's inaccurate. I have a decently accurate sniper rifle. There we go. Yeah, kind of like that. There's more. Hi. See you. Yeah. I feel like part of that was me, but also I could have been over his head a little bit better than I was. Okay, that was the rifle. God, this is the part I struggle with when I'm sniping. Just making the fine little tiny adjustments to get over their head. Because I like to have a good sensitivity for, you know, general combat, but that kind of screws me out when I'm trying to snipe. Also, flinching when I get hit. I don't know if that'll work. There we go. And there's one like right underneath me. He's like right down there. Let's just chuck a grenade. Have that take care of him. Well, I hit him while he was on the move. Though it wasn't a headshot, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Because I don't get a whole lot when it comes to sniping. Where are you? You are stuck in there? Maybe? Oh, underneath, I think. Sounds like he's stuck underneath. Yep, there he is. I don't know really how he survived the first shot, given the level gap between us, but oh well, whatever. There's a psycho up above me. Let's go deal with him. There we go. Man, it's kind of nice being a little over-leveled. A little. Pretty over-leveled, let's be honest. Yeah, pretty over-leveled. Yeah, just, you know, it's a bit of a gap here. Of course, that doesn't matter if I'm an awful shot like that. No, it does help. It does help if I can be on target. I like that. Or that. Or that. There's psychos that will run right up to my face. Other clap component back here, and guess what? We gotta go back that way. Yeah, that's where that one turret was. It was in the middle of like it was like in the middle on a tower, a little tower. Yeah, that's what that was. I thought I remember going over there, but also I kind of want to do them in order just for the sake of the Let's Play. So, you know, it's hard to tell if I'm even getting XP from any of this, because I mean, the bar is basically empty. I can see a few pixels of a bar down there in terms of width, but yeah, that's all I can see. So it's not an excellent experience situation right now. But again, we are, you know, on average like 6 or 7 levels above most of these things, so I'm not terribly surprised. Gosh. This may not be the most accurate shotgun, but it ain't that inaccurate. The spread isn't that crazy. Oh boy. You still gotta have some degree of not being an idiot, even to use shotguns in this game. Yeah, turret has not respawned, I guess. I'm not really surprised by that either, but I'm glad that it hasn't. Some things respawn incredibly fast in this game. Some enemies, I should say. And it's really annoying when you walk back to an area like 5 minutes later and everything's back and you're like, what the hell? I just killed all of you. You shouldn't be back yet. But they are. Weapon chest up. Yeah. Ah. No. You know, I'm probably not going to use whatever's in there, but I would like to at least investigate it. Let's see. No. And no. It's over there. Gotta go this way. Oh, my nose is itchy. My nose, cooperate. What are you? Crappy repeater. Gimme. And, oh yeah, the last one. We're actually gonna get another little character introduction up here. Well, kind of like a boss fight. Also, new enemy type, Claptraps. Yeah, there are actually Claptraps that we have to fight now, and there are a lot of different kinds. So don't you worry about that. Master Samurai, as he's wearing boxing gloves. These are far more fun to fight than the Lance, in my opinion. The eye in the middle is the critical spot, as you probably would have guessed. I'll go ahead and point that out just in case. There are... I'm trying to see if I can find one. There are Claptraps. Well, I'll let it happen first. I'll let us see one before I talk about it a little bit. And if you, like, get a whole bunch of overkill damage, they just explode. Like, if you do way more damage than is necessary, like that, they just explode. It's just kind of a neat little detail. And you can see there's this kind of this little fortress in the middle here. Ow. Hey, I'm supposed to be working with you guys. So the Hyperion guards here and stuff are kind of like the, oh, 1 second.
Halt. Put down your weapons. Hyperion Corporation does not wish to harm them.
Yeah, except that you're lying. Much like the Lance, the Hyperion guys have a lot of armored parts in their gear where you can't do damage. It's never fun. But thankfully, he's not very good at holding the shield in an effective manner. Goodbye. Ooh, sniper rifle? Ooh, no, not a sniper rifle. Big old machine gun. But not a very good machine gun. Crappy shotgun. I expect we're going to be finding a lot of crap gear that is underleveled for us, which kind of sucks, but yeah, well. So here's our last Claptrap component. There we go. We got a weapon chest too. Crappy sniper rifle. All right, fair enough, I suppose. Again with the level thing. Let's go back this way since we came from that way. Let's go this way now. Change it up just a little. So, much like the Brains quest in the Zombie DLC and the Core Collection quest in the last DLC, the previous DLC to this, Nox's Secret Armor of General Nox, there will be a long-term collection mission. Come on, like that. I can't believe all those bursts of hip fire from an SMG that's not incredibly accurate and missed. Anyways, there will be a mission like that in this game, or in this DLC as well. I keep saying this game because, I mean, these DLCs are expansive enough to almost be their own things, you know? Or at least this one is. This and Nox definitely are. Zombie Island is far shorter, of course, but even still, not too shabby. It's still in there and still ludicrously expensive. And yeah, speaking of that collection mission, guess what we're about to go and find? Hey, yeah. Oh, also, I kind of want to point something out. While I'm talking about collection stuff, well, I'll tell you about that after we get the actual collection mission. Hello, there you go. You got Tanister parts. Of course, you still got a couple of screws loose. Fight for your right to part E.
Fantastic.
Get some more clap components.
Reroute the Omega 13 device to the snooze button without sacrificing the nuclear payload. If you find any more, send them my way.
So these are just random little things that you get from Claptraps when you kill them.
This is Mr. Blake, Senior Vice President in charge of mercenary relations and tourism for the Hyperion Corporation. You know, the company whose troops you just ruthlessly slaughtered. I like that. It shows initiative. Meet me at the Hyperion Tourist and Information Center, and I'll make it worth your while.
New contact. Meet Blake. Okay, so, yeah, what I was saying about the clap components that you gotta collect, right? Part of the problem with that, oh yeah, we're just gonna have those up there. New contact. Is that there are some achievements, if you care about achievements, there are some achievements associated with that kind of collection aspect of it. So let me see if I can find those and show those off real quick. Oh yeah, I gotta go through this menu, and we go to Games, Achievements, and this is like my backup account, so again, this is like only gonna have Let's Plays on it, for the most part here. And it looks like I have a lot of them, but these are the achievements in question. So, complete a crazy request for Tanis, that's for beating all of these collection quests. Then there's the lubricator, find 25 oil cans. Every once in a while, a Claptrap will drop something other than just the part that you need for the mission. They might drop an oil can, they might drop a Claptrap bobblehead, they might drop 3D glasses, or they might drop panties, or they might drop fish in a bag, or they might drop pizza. And these are those associative achievements, and they suck. They suck so much that I don't even have them on my main account, which I have played in this DLC for God knows how many hours trying to get those. And yeah, just not fun. Really not fun. Also, this DLC has the same problem the last couple had, in that when you leave this area, you have to start back at Tartarus Station every time. So like every time I save and exit the game, I gotta go all the way back to Tartarus Station and then walk all the way back to wherever the heck I left off. And I thought there was a weapon chest underneath the stairs, but I guess I was just thinking of the ammo chest that we found. So yeah, whoops, oh well, it's fine. Let's go meet Mr. Blake. So even though Jack is not the CEO of Hyperion right now, he is...
Hey, I've got a job for you. Meet me at my shop.
Right there. He is, you know, one of the big shots of Hyperion at the moment. Lead, you know, head programmer and all that stuff. And he's responsible for a lot of the operations happening on and over Pandora. So anyways, here's Mr. Blake, though.
Well, if it isn't our little band of corporate raiders.
Mr. Blake. Hello.
Here.
How are you?
Phase 1 is crucial. Without a successful Phase 1, there can be no Phase 2 or 3, and Phase 4 would be right out. All of Tartarus Station's bridges are up, and the power is down. We need those bridges lowered in order to reach the next phases. Hyperion Corporation, building bridges to a new tomorrow. Damn, I'm good.
Operation Trap, Claptrap, Trap, Phase 1.
Better get going.
Trap, Claptrap, Trap. Yeah, okay. Maybe work on the name. Mr. Blake.
It's a beautiful day on Pandora. Well, apart from the mechanical Armageddon.
Marcos! Our favorite gun salesman. Where is he? Hey!
Come in. Have a look around.
Sure, what you have? Burner rubber. Collect 6 good-looking tires
Those
for
robotic
Marcus.
bastards have
6
stolen
good-looking
my
tires.
Jokes on them. Those tires have been flat for years. Go down to the dump and find 6 good-looking tires to spruce the old girl up.
Okay, so that one is also back in the dump where we were at a moment ago. So we have that. We have the collection mission, fight for your right to Party E, and I think there's actually a bounty board with a couple of missions on it too. So we will go and investigate that. Can I get back there? Hold on. Up top, as in that goes up, or as in I gotta come in from the top? Ooh, I don't know. Looks like I might need to come in from the top. Okay, well, let's see. I wonder if this is even a thing I can do. I never really tried this before. Oh, okay. There's that. Hey, check it out. Cool. I don't remember ever doing that before. I mean, I probably did at one point or another, but I don't remember. But at least that didn't take very long to figure that out. But that's nice. Okay, so we got a shield that we're going to just end up selling, and ammo box, and yes, there is a bounty board. It's right here. And you can see there's actually a little bit of a populated town here, which is kind of neat to see. Spa versus Spa. Sal, the owner and proprietor of the illustrious Hostel Sal, is sick and tired of losing customers to those dirtbags over at the Pippin Spa. Stealing the Pippin's power source ought to put a damper on their sauna, figuratively speaking. I just was paying attention to the names there, and I stopped. I paused for a moment to think about if they were trying to reference something with the version, with the names, but I don't know. A horde of bandits has blocked off the pass. So Sanders Goytown can possibly take them out. Oh look, huge frickin' gun turrets. Fix those turrets and stick them, or sick them on the bandits. Alright. Let's begin with the spa mission, because I happen to know a little bit more about that one. And I know that it is over that way. And I believe there will be a little bit of platforming involved here. don't worry, a train is not going to run you over. This is not, you know, Lynchwood from Borderlands 2. You're not going to get flattened. Jeez, I can't speak. It's not that late. I'm actually recording this pretty early because now college is back in session, so I'm not recording these, you know, at 2 in the morning anymore. It's not really an option now, but still, I shouldn't be flubbing my words that badly. Oh, here we go. Power source. Neat. There it is. Piece of cake. Now, the other fun bit is it on this building or is the next one down? I think it's over. I'm trying to remember. Oh wow. Okay, look at this place. What am I thinking of here? I'm thinking of something. There's a big platforming section or building where you go like platform your way around the top of it. I can't remember where it is. Huh, oh well. We got something to do over here. What's this? Oh, it's supposed to be for the turret mission. Like shooting rack in a barrel. Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess we'll start on this now. Turret components, I assume this is one of those turret components. Yep, there it is. Did I see a weapon chest up here? I did! Hello. What's that building I was thinking of that you had to parkour around? There it is. It's over there. I don't want either of those. I want to go do that building real quick, because it's a fun little parkour challenge. If I can only remember, I guess it's this way to get out there? I assume. I thought this might have something to do with one of the missions, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it does. I think it's just kind of a funsies sort of deal, if you happen to notice it. And it is pretty cool. Safety first, it says. Yes, as you precariously platform your way up this thing. And as you know, the physics in this game are a little weird. The way that you run, the way that you jump, the way that you bounce off of things, if you fail a jump, all that stuff doesn't usually work in your favor here in Borderlands 1. All of which is greatly improved in Borderlands 2, but of course that's not the game we're playing, so ooh, hello. Dang it, it's more accurate though, and it does more, what is my current shotgun called? The Terrible Matador. Okay, I will try to remember that, but I do want to try this shotgun simply because it's more accurate, so I might be able to more reliably deal damage. Then again, I mean, that Matador was doing great earlier. This is where it starts to get a little more risque. Is there like actual gaps that you can fall into now? Whereas there weren't really with the pipes. Yeah, that was barely made that jump there. And up. Yeah, I know the arrow, the damage arrow was less on this shotgun, but I've learned from playing Borderlands enough that that's not always the only, you know, indicator of a good or bad weapon. Like, there's plenty of legendaries that you'll find that don't look all that good, but if you actually try them out, are freaking amazing because they have some hidden characteristic that you can't see on paper or in the little tiny stat card that pops up. But there's a little fun little platforming puzzle, and you get a nice weapon chest. Well, you get one along the way, and you get one at the top, so it's pretty fun, I think. Let's go turn in the Spa versus Spa mission, and I think that'll be a good episode 1 here for the Claptrap's Revolution DLC. I can't remember the full title right now because I haven't actually written up the new description for this game yet, for this DLC yet, so I don't actually know the entire description of this, but it'll be, well, in the title and the description. So I might have to, I'm pretty sure it's a long title, so I might have to, whoops, here we go. I might have to shorten it a little bit for the YouTube title, because it's a little restrictive with what you can actually put in there in terms of length. So, yeah, we'll have to see about that. But we are at almost exactly 30 minutes here, so I think that will be a good first episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.